Welcome back to part 3 for Twitter. Today I'm going to actually just stay in my Twitter account, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to follow along with me. I guess the first thing most people do when they get on Twitter is try to find people to follow. So I'm actually going to go and find our tech director, whose name is Craig Tungst. So here we have his profile, and what I want to do is show you how I went about finding people to follow. Who's following him? So you have who he's following and who's following him. So if I click that, it takes me to a list of people, and each of these people, it tells me who they are, and it tells me kind of a little bit about them. And if I wanted to find someone, for example, that I don't follow, that I would want to follow, I can just click the follow button. So this is Lisa Diorio from the high school. So I'm going to click follow her. So now I'm following her at Weston High School. If you want to unfollow them, all you have to do is click unfollow, and you are no longer following them. I'm really careful about who I follow because I don't want my news feed to be filled with junk. So that's how you can kind of find people to follow. I do have a list of people, which I'll provide in the website, on the actual website here for you to look at, of people that I do follow that I think are valuable. And these are educators that I follow, not just people who provide educational stuff, but real true people in the classroom. So the next part I think that's really important in terms of nuts and bolts and management of Twitter is lists. So to get to lists, you go over here to the right hand side and you click your picture where it says profile and settings. Once we click that, we're going to go down to lists. And as you can see, I have several lists set up. Now, why do I have lists? Lists are ways to organize people so that way you can follow them. And down the road, and this may be a little confusing right now, but hopefully as you move through Twitter, it'll be less confusing. Down the road, you might download something that allows you to have multiple news feeds open. So what I'm able to do, because I have lists of people, I can have certain lists of people in a single news feed. So that way it helps me organize my thinking. I find that absolutely helpful when I'm doing a Twitter chat. So sometimes I haven't done one yet, but I started to kind of think about how to do that, and that's what this slicer is people who I wanted to follow in the news feed for a specific Slice of Life challenge. I put them into a specific list so that I could easily get to to the information that they wanted me to have. So lists are very helpful. So how do you create one? Up near the top, you'll see a space that says Create a List. You can click Create a List, you give it a name, you give it a description, you choose whether it's public or it's private only for you. I tend to make mine public so other people can find them, and I click Save a List. And there you go. If you made an error and you would like to be able to kind of change that, the name of the list, you can choose to edit or even delete the list. And so while that might be a little confusing right now, lists are something that you kind of want to be able to hold on to.